really like to see an NPC game here on this one because, yeah, it would be.
Let's go into the highly awaited moving game, and we start off in France.
Yeah, we have V something, so we have the town name.
It is just Paris, and obviously knows.
I don't know.
Dijon guess. I have to trust Kratsooo here, but the good thing is it's round 1.
Yeah.
So, and she switches to Paris, so. And even gets closer.
Got the plunk down. She is happy that that switch did register because sometimes it doesn't. But in this case, it was a good save.
Not only not losing points, but also getting closer in France, you know, the mind games.
Yeah.
They start like, okay, you just got a France round, you didn't get closer. What are you doing, Kratsooo?
Yeah, I think they're just playing with us today. First off Armani, now Malfunction. They're just making us think they would guess somewhere else, but they clearly know where they are. And we are in round 2.
And we are in Botswana.
Looks like Botswana.
F-Town, which one could be Francis Town? And both of them in the town again.
Yeah, makes sense.
See, this is how I kind of saw the game coming. If there's going to be info on every round, we're just going to see.
Yeah, but they
like this
are actually going to try and move to find info. I think that's the difference between this game and the games between players who don't really play moving.
Speaking of moving for info,
and
yeah, we need to move here, but
nope.
Lapia, very big town, and we will find the rest.
Yeah, however, where exactly are we? On which side of the span? We have Malfunction already lining it up. Kratsooo still scanning the map, also lining it up now. And it's...
Yes, there's an intersection with the intersection north. It is south though, so it's not gonna be the 5k for him.
Okay, yeah, I was surprised. But yeah.
Regardless of the outcomes, will probably just be a minimal points, 100 points, maybe 200.
Shouldn't be.
And we even got a 5k.
A lot of points.
Malfunction.
Yeah.
That's kind of what she does, you know, just 5k every location.
Sure.
So, we lost 50 points so far in 3 rounds.
And we are in round 4 now.
In Brazil with these Brazilian letter polls.
Yeah, they contain info sometimes, but in this case I'm not sure if it's telling us where we are.
Yeah, maybe try to move for a phone code. This looks like a very interesting round. We're like on top of a hill and we have a huge body of water. And Malfunction found a phone number, so he definitely wants to get her guess in quick. Yeah, Rio makes a lot of sense with these type of mountains.
Yeah, 21 area
code. Kratsooo get it without info. Let's see. Because you kind of have to be good at that as well.
To be fair, it doesn't look like a big city.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to get.
Yeah. So yeah, Malfunction did the right thing, put the pressure on, getting the info for this right region and sending it down. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier. In these dual formats, it's not about getting the right position, it's just about getting the right region most of the times. And that's
and
what
also,
happened there.
She moved a lot more than Kratsooo in that round. Kratsooo looked at that pole forever and then spent more time looking at the water. And at that time, Malfunction already got to a phone code. Lucky. Yeah. Now we have the Northern Tunisia follow car, the very light one. And Malfunction is lining something up, interestingly enough.
Yeah, we have railways, which you can just move along in the country because, yeah, there aren't too many railways. But however, they go for a long span, so if you have a good vibe guess, if you know the somewhat rough region, you can scan for them and look for something that lines up. Especially here, which looks like a divided road, and we have a roundabout. Both things you can make good use of in a moving game.
Yeah, Kratsooo just scanning Bizerte has us pinned down in Tunis though, just like Function.
Both in Tunis, and it was just around there between them. No points here.
No points. We heard a cling.
Cling.
Which means
and
no damage done.
We are moving over to the next round.
And we are in the Philippines with those strikes.
Yeah.
Philippines always good for information, and especially in a urban environment, you can find a province name very, very quickly. We have Pamplona, which is I think is near Manila. I think.
Didn't see that.
I don't know if it could just be a city name because this didn't really appear north to me. So I think because they definitely found something.
This will definitely contain info what we have on both screens.
Marguete. Not sure how I saw Pamplona there. This could be pretty big if Malfunction moves further up north.
Yeah.
But right now it looks decently enough.
Around.
Switching last second, getting a bit more damage.
Yeah, not happy about that one, but still in the lead.
Not sure how I read Pamplona there.
I am not sure either, but...
Sometimes we read the right things, sometimes the wrong things, but this one I can definitely tell you that we're going to be in main Malaysia with those black stickers we have on these poles.
Definitely one of the best clues to learn, especially early on. If you start this game, black stickers on the pole equals mainland Malaysia.
Yeah, also bollards. These bollards with 2 red dots on them, which kind of look similar to the ones you find in Australia. They are also pretty much only in mainland. Definitely see them sometimes.
Said Kota Tinggi.
Kota Tinggi sounds like something in North Sumatra, but
means city. Therefore, we have the city name and a very confident guess from Kratsooo.
Well, last second find of a sign. It won't be enough time to find it though, and that is gonna be massive damage.
Yeah. That's a good lead for Kratsooo now, turning this duel around.
Yeah, definitely getting the lucky multipliers coming in for him right now, but he still has to get the next few rounds, and this round exactly doesn't look like a round where you find a lot of information.
No.
As to where in the country this is, not my strongest.
And again, Malfunction is out of this road already, getting good info, however Kratsooo is still making his way out.
Especially if she finds a phone code, this could be massive.
Yeah,
phone codes are very helpful in Russia.
Reminds me back of the Brazil round where Malfunction
even
just
a town
tries to get to the info quicker.
Looks like it starts with a K.
Marsa?
Oh, no, that one.
Or something?
I can't really read that. It's not Mias. It wasn't Mias, right? We have very big hills though for Russia.
Big ridge, yeah.
So I kind of like the region west of Chelyabinsk and those Ural hills.
The Ural mountains do make sense here because it doesn't look Caucasian too much.
Kratsooo needs to open his map. He will definitely go Urals as well, just because of the mountains.
Yeah, they are both in the right region. However, we are on 4.5 already, and he happens to get closer there.
Kratsooo almost winning the game by space plonking, basically.
He could have. With a 5 kill, it could have been game. Maybe. And we are on round 9, which looks like a France round again, maybe?
Didn't really see France here, but I definitely need to look at more things.
Yeah.
We're kind of jumping around in this coverage.
I saw Clio.
Okay, that definitely looks like France now.
Yeah, very...
Policia Municipal.
It's like a new built neighborhood, so not very...
Is that a phone code? No, it's not.
Some signs.
It says a town name.
Does it say Cambrai?
Cambrai, where's that?
I have not heard of Cambrai before. This buildings, especially with the black roofs. White buildings, black roofs equals more north or northwest.
I don't know, this looks like almost like the border to Belgium to me, just because of the houses, but...
Yeah, definitely. We had some brick buildings as well.
Where will Kratsooo guess here? Will he also just go Paris? It looks like both Paris Malfunction eyeing out the region close to Belgium, and Kratsooo switching out of Paris.
Again.
She could have won there.
Oh, yeah, she could have won. She was considering it.
And now we go into the final round. 700 points difference.
Yeah, let's
needs to show up.
Let's see what the round is, and it is rural. Who will get to info first? Who will send it
like
first?
New Zealand.
Yeah. We have those heteros. But
it's New Zealand. This is not easy to get.
No.
Even no move. I don't even know where this is. But if we get a street sign, this is going to be free 5k. And definitely someone to learn this. It looks like West Coast. The South Island.
It looks like we are in New Zealand, yeah, with those white signposts.
Yeah, I could definitely see something around Westport.
Oh,
be more
changing
north.
generations.
Ineroa
here.
Orchard. Orchard, okay. I think we should be on the north coast of the South Island with orchards like this and the black car.
Yeah,
That's where Kratsooo
we
is
have
zooming
Kratsooo
into.
hovering that.
Also considering west coast, also not a bad guess.
Yeah.
Malfunction needs to make a guess now, not even open the map yet.
Yeah, she's really trying to get a good vibe here, still panning around,
Kratsooo,
going back to
last second
spawn.
switch.
He's on the north, and it is actually north of the North Island.
Okay, it is
Very
north,
interesting.
the wrong north coast. Very interesting.
Wow,
It was
that looked so weird for that area.
Yeah, and as you can see, usually I'm pretty decent at New Zealand. It's pretty hard to follow if people are just not looking at the right clues. But what can I say? Kratsooo winning the game. Maybe lucky, maybe not.
Yeah, especially on a round like that where both players end up in the wrong region, but one happens to be closer. It's not the most satisfying win, but a point is a point. So Kratsooo picking up that one, and we jump over to the no-move game here, starting off in India again. We've seen it a couple times today, and we have seen games being decided on this country. We have a guess down from Malfunction, just on the border, northwest of Odisha. And that's also somewhere where Kratsooo is, yeah. Again, similar regions with their guesses.
Yeah, these kind of like forests with a bit of red soil is usually a bit more east, like Chhattisgarh, Odisha region. So both of them kind of going the same. And we will not leave the country.
Are back, and they have to prove themselves again on this country. Again, we have some mountain formations there. Very interesting ones though, because it's very flat otherwise, but you have some clustered mountains here and there, which might be some region-specific clue.
If you've seen it before, you might know.
Yeah.
Personally, wouldn't know where to click here.
No,
Very
I'm not sure.
non-distinct poles.
Yeah, these poles are very generic to me. However, with a flat landscape, you consider more the northern half of the country. But you never know.
We have one very big switch now.
Both switching around the country, both not too sure. But there will definitely be some points on the line here, I would say, unless it's very far west in the country. But no, Kratsooo is on it.
Right on it there. In Telangana, but it's right over the border. In Andhra Pradesh. It's gonna be massive. Function kind of needs to fight back now, but the countries really stay big right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we're moving from India. I know we're in Russia with this black car with long antenna. This doesn't look like an easy round either.
No, not at all.
Not quite sure where to guess here.
Work with. We have some vegetational clues. Maybe it doesn't look too cold, so maybe the southern guess makes sense. Also
Yeah,
looking at
usually if you don't have any pines, usually if you don't have any birches, it's very far south. I don't know if we have birches or not, and we have a St. Petersburg guess by Malfunction, so as far away as you can be really in the west. And we have a lock-in, and
it's a very
also very risky.
Guess.
Very
do we
risky
have
committed
birches
guess.
here?
I think we do, but
Yeah, that should be more north in the country then.
yeah, kind of like more just
Or at
Moscow
least
maybe.
not south, but... Ooh, very good switch from Malfunction there.
She was trying to switch to
Striking
Moscow,
back,
so
yeah.
she would have been further away with that one, but it was good that the guess didn't go through.
Yeah, that gave her the lead. And my very first thought, obviously, with those palms is Sulawesi. However, let's look around.
We have this
We
fence
should
also.
be in Indonesia, though, with how everything looks. The buildings look
Yes.
Indonesian, the poles look Indonesian, the road looks Indonesian, the palms look Indonesian.
True, but where in Indonesia do you go? We have these fences as well, which is also a Sula thing. We have a West Sumatra by Malfunction.
Yeah, we had this mix-up in the league already, where we weren't sure if it's West Sumatra or Sulawesi.
And this might not be sure either. We have a Kalimantan.
Can also
I mean,
see
it's
that.
coastal, so it's very hard to say whether these palms are usually here or not. So I definitely can see it. We have a Maluku hover at least. I don't think Maluku is this flat.
I don't think you would ever get this flatness in Maluku.
So I think Kratsooo definitely.
The buildings look like
here.
Kalimantan, but it was indeed West Sumatra again. Malfunction getting very close again, and only those 2 rounds we saw.
And that
was
means
what she needed.
We go to the one thing we're talking about, which is the NPC game, where I don't think we're sure who will take this. And after a back and forth in the no move like this, I don't think there will be a clear winner beforehand either. So
no, I would agree. We'll
see the comeback.
Will be an interesting match. Both not known at all to be NPC players, but they have to. And let's see how it will turn out. Starting off with this. Is that a bollard or something? I can't really tell what we have on the side of the road.
See, I'm not sure whether we are in Scotland. Where are we actually? We have a Spain harbor by Kratsooo.
Yeah, it looked a bit more warm. I thought Southern Europe.
Like, what also crossed my mind is South Africa, but I think the vegetation is off, plus the sun is south instead of north.
Yeah, is that the front of the car? That's also something I'm trying to figure out with the shadow of the car, but I can't figure out what it is. It was actually Portugal, yeah.
Kratsooo going the border. Maybe he's in the right country. Who knows? Doesn't really matter. That he's close. He is close. Although, that could have been way worse, because I don't think that was the easiest NPC round to start off this game.
Could have, definitely.
Speaking of countries I'm not good at.
Going
Brazil.
Over. Yeah, that palm looks a bit more northern, but everything...
Especially this building looks very like Amazonian. We're somewhere near.
Yes, there are definitely multiple regions I consider here. No strong clues for any region. However, it is a bit sandy. Maybe not really.
Kratsooo just heading in the middle.
It is Rondonia, wow.
It is Rondonia, which I don't think is very easy to get.
No, not at all.
Acre, also an understandable guess.
Yeah, it looked very weird, very off for everything else.
And a clean 2k points. Actually, exactly 2k.
Yeah.
We are continuing in Malaysia.
Yeah, looks like Malaysia with these poles. And the architecture again looks very Asian.
Can't see whether we have black stickers or not. This almost felt like Borneo Malay, like either could something around. Yeah, I like Cebu. Actually, very flat.
I could see that.
Definitely see that. And we also have Kuchingas, and it is.
This Kuching Malfunction is playing very well so far.
She is in the kitchen cooking right now. I mean,
building up.
Tell me that much. I mean, after the West Sumatra guess, holy moly, she's kind of on fire right now.
Definitely, definitely. Some very good guesses. We saw a Quebec chevron here.
We have a gas peninsula. Super risky, can be super rewarded. I don't know if it's there. The vegetation doesn't look like there, but maybe he knows something about the smudge on the car. We'll see. But I kind of like Malfunction's.
What's on the other side?
Malfunction getting a bit unlucky there. I can't lie. I really feel like that peninsula there, but he had the northern vibe. So
closer though, yeah.
What can we can only blame the game, not Kratsooo, by doing this insta-send.
True. And we have these dashes on the lines with those mountains. Should be Norway.
Could be southwest, just because of the mountains, how big they are.
Very lush green as well.
Yeah. And no big points here, maybe just a few hundred. Wow.
I mean...
Not a lot of points, I said. I mean, 800.
But again, in the right park. However, both guesses are very good there.
Yeah.
Not to discredit Kratsooo, but Malfunction is just on it.
We have some language here on the right. I can't really read that. That's like impasse de...
Something with A.
So, I'm thinking about Spain here.
Yeah, that would definitely work.
Just because of also how the windows are. region guessing this.
The architecture looks so weird to me. But it's only those two buildings in the middle, I think.
Really
because
France?
the building left.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just France. We have
Yeah.
southern France, so maybe it's just South France because it looks like Spain.
Yeah, that could be it. That could be more reasonable because the
Will
building does
Kratsooo
not
actually
look
lose in his own
Spanish
country here? I
at
mean,
all.
we have a
It
huge
could happen.
discrepancy in guesses.
It's pretty far north. Don't know why, but it is.
Well, it's north. What can you say? Not sure how that's
Wow.
north. Has to
Yeah.
be some architecture he knows. But wow, Kratsooo.
Definitely, like that architecture looked
Getting
a
France.
bit weird. And we had those shutters and all of that, which made me think it's more south. And Malfunction also thought it's south, but yeah, very interesting game. I think Malfunction is not too happy about losing that game after she did play it super well. But it is about consistency. It is about consistency. And Kratsooo was right when he had to be right.